Okay, you said back to the way things used to be. What's used to be?
Like we used to just spend time with each other. I come home from work. He would ask how my day has been. I would ask how his day has been. Just it just seemed like we were just happy. And right now it just seems like there's something missing between us.
Mm-hmm. And so, what do you think is happening, or what do you think happened um, to build up this communication issue that you all are having? Can you pinpoint something, or?
I honestly don't know. I know that he's not a big communicator. He doesn't, I mean, we would kind of talk and, just share how our day went. But as far as talking about deep issues, if there are issues with the kids or there's issues with us, like if we had a disagreement, it was just always hard to communicate that. So now that we have this issue of that we have kind of like some financial issues, it's just making our ability to communicate a little worse.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I know you had mentioned before about your brother being able to talk with him, but are there any other supports in you or your husband dealing with your marriage, as far as like friends, social groups, or anything like that?
Yes, I have some friends that I can talk to and I feel like I can be transparent with.
And how do you feel like they help the situation?
I feel like they help because I think in certain situations they can relate, but sometimes I try not to give too much information because I don't really want to completely taint their image of who my husband is in case things were to get better. I don't want them looking at him funny.
Right, right. Well, I could understand that. And as far as like the stress that you kind of have from the communication issues and with the financial issues, how does that stress weigh on you? Like, how do you kind of encounter that problem?
Honestly, I don't know. I just know it's stressful.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm responsible for so many things now that in the past we used to kind of share the weight of, I would say, like household and parental responsibilities, but now it's just it's stressful, it's overwhelming, and it's frustrating.
Mm-hmm. And the main thing you would say that's frustrating is the money, like the external factors are playing a part.
Yeah, kind of, and also that I just want him to understand that I'm capable of taking care of the family.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And do y'all have conversations about the issue?
We've
Have you tried to talk with him?
Yeah, we've tried, but honestly, we don't really get far with our
Mm-hmm.
conversations. It always leads to arguments.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So just for a second, I just want to switch gears for a second and just focus on like your cultural identity, like your background as being a black female. Is that okay if we kind of discuss that?
Sure.
Okay. What do you think are some of the most important aspects of your background or your identity as a black female?
Um, I think the most important aspect would be, I would have to say, strength and resilience. I mean, that's kind of like the same thing, but
Mm-hmm.
I would have to say those are some of my most important aspects of being a black female.
And as far as strength, um, do you think that that is making the problem better or worse?
Hmm. I think it makes it I think it goes both ways. I think it makes it better because in a sense I'm able to pick up where he wasn't able to complete, and then I think it makes it worse because within the black culture itself, you know, the men